So I figured I'd make a short video just checking in because it's been a rough one out here in Dad's garage lately. Last we left off, I lost all my Orca Slicer profiles. So I went through and made new filament profiles because Orca Slicer with the 2.3 update got rid of the Voron filament profile, Voron generic profile, which was what all mine were based off of. And now I've made custom filament profiles, so hopefully that never happens again. And we've been doing a bunch of print tuning. Let me show you what that looks like. Because print profiles, they were a little wonky because the ones I picked up were old ones, so I needed to go back and rework those. So here's the Benchy collection that we've made. Each one of them is labeled with T2 is Turbo 2 speed profile, print profile, and then whether or not it had the auxiliary fan or not. So this was Turbo 2, the auxiliary fan. Had a little bit of banding here. Had that come up on a lot of them. But as you can see, these ones with the auxiliary fan turned out pretty good. That's Turbo 1 and Turbo 3. Overhangs look pretty good. Now, this is just Turbo 1 without the auxiliary fan. And overhang's not great. Let's see, where did that go? Turbo 2 gets worse. Turbo 3, really rough. So, after doing some work on cooling profiles and stuff like that, this is Turbo 3 now without the auxiliary fan. Compare that to what it looked like before. We've made a lot of progress. Somewhere around here, I'm missing a boat. Oh, Turbo 3 test. So this is the new profile with the auxiliary fan added. Turbo 3 is, let me pull that up. So here we are over in Orca Slicer, and this is my normal PIF print profile. It's based on Ellis's profiles that he had for Super Slicer a couple years ago. Might be modified slightly, but there's our speeds and our excels. It's a pretty tame profile. Puts out really consistent parts, but we also have some faster profiles. So here's the Turbo 1 profile that these benchies were using. Again with some higher accels, faster speeds. Turbo 2, get a little bit faster. Try to put this on par. Turbo 2 is pretty much Bamboo's higher speed, basically. And then Turbo 3 is way faster. We have the experimental profile that the only printer that can run this is Trident. I think actually the V0 can put out these excels too, but I haven't tested it in a while and I can't remember exactly. But then these are what we were working on. So Projects in Dad's Garage basic. Click over here. There we go. So we've got cooling. I ended up with 40% min, 100% max, 100% for support interface layers if I'm printing supports. Drop down the overhang activation threshold from 25 to 10%. Um, but then we go, the high-speed profile is pretty much the same with the addition of 30% auxiliary fan cooling. And that's all that I added to those benchies between the regular and the auxiliary, was just 30% auxiliary fan cooling. So when you're printing fast, your tool head has left the part and moved on to printing the next part of the file long before it gets a chance to fully cool that material. So when you're high-speed printing, auxiliary cooling is going to do you way more than pump, no matter how much air you pump out that tool head. Clearly it does matter some though from our testing here, but that's what we've got now for profiles. And as you can see, every single one of these PDG profiles are profiles that I had to remake after losing everything. And like I said, the import for all of my print profiles were all based on some old ones, so I had to tune those a little bit too. So yeah, that's the Orca Slicer issue solved, done for now. If you're interested in checking out profiles, I've got to upload the newest revisions and changes to that stuff to GitHub. By the time this video is up, the newest ones will be up there. But what else do we have coming? We've got, for this thing, we've got some new steppers that should be here end of June or so. We're going to try to push the speed benchy. My personal best, it's like 7 minutes videos up on the channel. But yeah, we're going to try to push that faster. We've got the Fabrico classified steppers coming for that. And then on the box turtle front, we have the enclosure kit is here. And then over here, we've got some water cooling stuff to water cool those steppers. Got to figure that out because those steppers are 60 mil steppers. This is for a 48 mil stepper. So we got to figure that out. But yeah, that's water cooling stuff. I got to figure out how I want to mount that and design some stuff. I've been working on, for the enclosure, putting our little fancy LED turtle on there. Made some progress, didn't save it and went to work. Computer shut down and reboot for some reason. So got to kind of start over from scratch on that, but not a huge issue, I guess. And then 2.4 is getting rebuilt. We're getting rid of the blue, going with red. Got parts printed for that. The garage is a mess. It's turned into Laundry Central out here. I'll get that cleaned up tomorrow after I get done work. But yeah, so Polymaker Fibron, shout out to them for sending over the filament. PPS CF. Sounds like metal. But we've got gadget printed, we've got the arch type tool head printed, and then we've got stealth skirts for the 2.4, so that'll be fun. And then we've got, as you can see, Enraged Rabbit carrot feeder buffer. Still got to finish building that. That's the 2.5 beta. That's going to go on switchwire build. So anyway, that's what we've got coming up for the upcoming months. Making some progress around here. I got to try to do better on some streaming stuff. I was going to try to marathon the 4th of July week. An entire build on something, but that didn't pan out for some various reasons. But it would have been fun. Would have been real fun. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you're interested in the print profiles, they'll be up on GitHub. Link is in the description. Drop a like. Leave a comment. Come check out the live streams. Should be live this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. God willing. Last week I got scheduled to work all weekend, and I can't remember what happened the weekend before. But it's been stupid around here. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. And we'll see you on Saturday.